Hi guys, now I'm pretty damn sure you know this book if you are a fan of the law of attraction. Yes, it is The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, first published in 2006. However, I have a couple of little minor niggles with this book, and that's what this video is about. I'm Jez Sadler and I'm a law of attraction teacher, and in this video I'm going to be talking about two vitally important points that you need to keep in mind if you are applying the law of attraction. So let's get into it. Hi guys, how you doing? I'm sure that you have read The Secret, watched it on DVD or listened to it on CD at some stage in your life since 2006 when it was first released, if you are interested in the law of attraction. And I have listened to it, read it, watched it several times, certainly listened to it hundreds of times whilst traveling around in my car, and I just can't get enough of it. However, there are a couple of little issues that I would have with that film, because it is a film that informs you about The Secret, and that is something that we have always known about, that a few people throughout history have used to great effect, but the general masses didn't really realize it was there, even though they were actually using it themselves in their everyday lives. Well, Rhonda Byrne brought out the film The Secret. She did all the research and everything like that, and then made it available to us, the masses. And we've been using it ever since, obviously. But it's not the be-all and end-all of the law of attraction. There's a couple of things within this secret that were touched upon but weren't fully explained. And the first one of those things is this: the law of attraction is not instantaneous. You are not going to visualize something and have it suddenly appear, just like with Aladdin and his lamp. Sometimes it can take a while. Sometimes it can take days, hours, it can take years. John Assaraf, one of the guys in The Secret, he spoke about envisioning a house that he wanted to live in, had it on the vision board, a photo of it, a cutout picture of it, and 5 years later, whilst opening up an old packaging storage box, he found that same picture board with that house on that he had just moved into and renovated. That took 5 years. That didn't take 5 minutes or 2 seconds or the next day, whatever. Sometimes the law of attraction can indeed be relatively instantaneous. Those of you that know me, have been following me on this channel, will know about my personal law of attraction journey that I started last year, around about this time last year, especially in regard to the eviction process that I was going through, and how I used the law of attraction that I had learned from Michael Lozier to avoid being evicted. And that was absolutely mega. That was absolutely mega, because it happened right at the right time. However, there are things to take into consideration with that. Firstly, not only the thoughts, not only your thing that you want, the goal that you want, it goes with the feeling, the intensity of the feeling, the emotion, how much you want it. And I was taking those procedures to heart. I was writing my declarations, my positive affirmations out, and I was saying them every day, morning, noon and night. And I was really intense with it, because I really, really wanted a positive resolution, and I got it. Other times, whatever you want to manifest in your life can take a long time. And I still haven't got the car that I want to drive. I'm still not living in the house of my dreams. This is a studio apartment that I rent, okay? So I'm not living where I want to live. I'm not driving the car that I want to drive. In fact, I don't have a car at the moment. But I know that I have moved on. Especially since I started learning and studying the law of attraction, I have moved on here. Because as Jim Rohn says, to change, you have to change. You have to change yourself inside. You have to become the person that you want to be in order to attract into your life the things that you want. And that brings me on to the second point, and that is you don't always get what you want when you are trying to manifest things with the law of attraction. And I certainly found that out in the last year as well, because I have not moved on financially or materially from where I was at this point last year, with the exception of I actually have more money than I had this time last year. However, I have not significantly moved on using the law of attraction. And that is because I have had other issues that I had to deal with: job loss, financial loss. There's other things I had to deal with throughout last summer, starting new employment and then that didn't work out, and then getting temporary work and so on, facing another eviction process as a result, overcoming that using the law of attraction techniques that I learned from Michael Lozier, overcoming that. However, what it has done is helped me to work on myself. Here is what counts, not out there. Law of attraction is not all about material things that you can manifest into your life. It's what you become inside that counts, because when you have created the ideal self in that sense, then you can create your ideal life. It's more about your internal change than it is the external change, because there's no point in you manifesting all these wonderful things into your life if you don't appreciate them, if you're not grateful for them, if you're still a negative person. That is the same as when someone wins the lottery, has millions, and then has it all spent up in a couple of years, because they haven't changed their attitude towards money. They're overwhelmed by it, or they just throw it out. They were so negative about money beforehand, therefore those negative kind of attitudes stuck, and they lose all that money. So you have to change inside to become what you want outside, if that makes sense to you. So those are the 2 points that are very, so important. They are vital if you want to manifest things using the law of attraction properly. Firstly, remember that it's not instantaneous, it will take time. And secondly, you won't always get what you want. You have to change first. And it's like, for that second point, that's like the universe saying, just a moment, you're saying you want that, but are you sure? Let's just test you out a bit. And then they give you a little bit, they gives you a little bit, or you face up a couple of challenges and you say, oh no, it's not working. That's like falling at the first hurdle, as you say in racing terms. It's because you've got to be consistent in your action. You've got to be consistent in your thinking, in your manifesting process. You've got to be consistent, and that sometimes can take a while. And for me, it's taken a while. I'm getting where I want to be. I am now manifesting things into my life. I'm living a much happier and content life, despite the fact that I haven't got all the material trappings of what I want. I am getting there, and I firmly believe that, and it will shortly be manifesting into my life, because I've changed up here, and that's what really, really counts. So I hope that helped, guys. And don't forget, if you haven't already, get it around the right way, would help, wouldn't it? So if you haven't already, listen to The Secret, watch The Secret, read the book. It's absolutely mega, and it'll give you a fantastic foundation in the law of attraction. However, just remember, it's not the be all and end all, because there's a lot more to the law of attraction than meets the eye.